Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for October 1st, 2014. We're in October, my favorite month, always with the leaves from United States. We always have the leaf changing season in October. So anyway, happy October, and I'm going to do a wheel again today and one indicator card from the Tree Magic and the chicken cards for the wheel. See the cycle we're in now. Okay, so we have the ash tree influence, and it says, for the innermost center of your psyche, your good influence radiates far, spreading light. So, interesting, we get two cards from yesterday in different positions, but we start out here with the concept of life and getting over chronic issues, really like kind of pulling out of past stuff that has been heavy, anything that we've been dealing with. This is our present moment, just like, how do we get out of this? How do we pull out of this? How do we make that change? How do we, get that final solution and go and get out of whatever rut we've been in, or whatever chronic, something that's been bothering us for a long time in our life, that has been taking from our life and holding us back from our life. And Zywi, her name means life. It means living. It means to be on the edge and actually having that tipping point, or that demarcation, or that bifurcation where you're sitting on this life or death situation where, is something going to live, or something going to die? Something going to happen, or is everything going to finish, And this is life. So this is about how to pull out of whatever has been causing a death for us, and we receive life, a solution, or a strengthening of whatever was weak, a solution to a problem, and the vital life force we regain. So that's where we're at right now, the seven of Earth. And then how we're relating to the world mentally, psychologically, our orientation is to refresh, renew, kind of start over, shake your feathers off, get rid of anything that doesn't belong to you, get rid of, whatever is kind of clouding your sense of self, and knowing who you are, and just, shaking off anything that does not belong. So, lavender, that's lavender, she has to do with also relaxation, and just kind of having that serenity and that peace and that calm, where you feel renewed, you're where you feel alive and your skin feels fresh and your body feels, vital, where you're just in a sense of new beginning with your physicality also. So, and that's stable earth, 4 of earth, very stable. So this is how we're relating to the world around us psychologically right now. So then we have another 4 for our new beginnings, and this has to do with our emotions and really creating the sense of what we want emotionally, and kind of our sense of experience in our life as we would like. We're bringing everything that we want from the past present, and we're getting rid of everything that we don't want, or dealing with it, acknowledging it and letting it go, really orientating ourselves to the feeling that we want in our life. So, if there's stuff that bothers you from the past, it's about really understanding that that's over, and you don't have to deal with that anymore, and you can send those ghosts off, and if there's anything that you feel that you're lacking, you bring it present. So this is a new beginning. This is the place of new beginnings. And this is a very fiery new beginning that we're having, a very stable fire energy that comes in, where we're feeling that sense of fulfillment, and we're making sure that this is what's coming in, so that if there was something that was not quite 100%, this new beginning is bringing us 100%. Yesterday, this was in the first position. So we were feeling this, and now I want to say that this is a refinement. We're refining this, okay? So we were sitting in it, and maybe we realized, there wasn't, that maybe we were seeing something that was lacking. We were sitting in this of what we want and what we need to get rid of, how do we make the quality of our lives right now? How do we make those sweet emotions? How do we create those sweet emotions in our life right now? And because it moved from where we were in a position of being before, it has moved to a new beginning. So now this is some new stuff coming in. There's a refinement with this energy now, where we're really getting a kind of a clearer perspective on what we want, or what we can't deal with, or what we're never going to deal with again, and what we, just kind of a refinement of what makes our heart sing, what makes us feel happy. And maybe we thought it was something, and then as we, thought a little more, it kind of, or maybe something woke us up to make us realize that, maybe I want it more like this. Maybe I don't want to put up with that. Maybe I don't want to deal with that. And so there's a new beginning with this emotional orientation. This new beginning is happening with what we're creating for ourselves, what's making us feel happy, what lights our fire. We have a new beginning on what's lighting our fire here. So how we're relating to the social and physical world is actually a pretty spiritual card here. This has to do with our life path. This has to do with okay, sorry, we had a interruption there, but anyway, so yeah, we have Zodi down here for our orientation in the physical world. And as I was saying, she has to do with our life path and our kind of like our sense of what our purpose is here, and who we are, and what we're here to do, and the life we're supposed to live. This is like the ultimate meaning of our purpose in life, whether it might be to our purpose in the world, our purpose to a love, a purpose to individuals and relationships, our purpose to ourselves, our purpose, our sense of duty and service, everything. Our life path in the physical world is how we're relating to society. So it seems like right now in society we're bringing in kind of a sense of meaning and a sense of purpose, and just really feeling like I don't know what the chickens keep going off about, but this kind of finding everything that is meaningful and a part of our purpose, and really kind of dropping away from anything that we feel like is wasting our time. Okay, so then we have what is changing, what is transforming for us, and this is our spiritual bonds with people. So our bonds with the community, the bonds with the people in our life is changing. Who we identify with, who we feel is our sense of home, who are our soulmates, what's our soul group, and so this is something that's changing, and we have probably new people coming in and people leaving, but even a kind of a renewed sense of bond with people, where kind of our relationship with people is based on a different level of meaning now, or a different level of purpose. So we have a change in our social connections, in our relationship here. And then at the end, this was the place of new beginnings, and this is where we're ending up at the end of this cycle now. So this was just coming in yesterday in the reading, and now this is really our final stage, and it has to do with a sense of independence, a sense of interdependence with humanity, where we have a very strong connection with the universe and the divine love and intelligence, whatever you want to call it, the source, the creative source of the universe. We have a connection to that. We are an extension of that, and this is really seeing ourselves as an extension of that source, and allowing that energy to flow through us and allow it to manifest through us on this planet and with each other, with the other people. So the kung, it's actually pronounced kung. It's an exclamation point and then the kung. They live a very simple, efficient, energy-efficient life, so they don't waste their time, they don't waste their energy. They do everything that they need to, and they do no more. And they provide, they do not waste, and they really are very much in tune with nature, and they're very much in tune with themselves, and they're very much in tune with the universe, and they're very much in tune with the workings of themselves as a part of it all. And then, they in times of need for one another and gaining more power with each other, they come together with their kinsmen, their tribe. They come together with their clans and the larger groups, and then they break off and they go into their smaller groups, and then they go off and they do their own hunting and gathering, and then they come back again. So it's like they do what they need as they need. They're really in the flow of things, in the natural flow of things, and have a great sense of relationship with everything in balance, where they're balanced in their sense of self and their need for themselves with the universe, and then with their partner, and then with their family, and then with their extended family, and then with the larger community. And as they need, they take the time for themselves, and then they take the time for the larger groups, and it's just a very balanced exchange. And then even even with what they put their time and their energy into, it's not like they have to put a lot of time and energy into something that fails. They don't really work like that. It's just that they do everything as they need, and even if they have to interact with outside groups or other cultures, again, they don't cross any bridge before they come to it, and then they come to a bridge, and then if they are alone and they need companions, then they get their companions, whatever. I mean, it's just like in the moment they all of a sudden just all fall into their natural positions. What are people's talents and skills? Everybody knows. So in times of need, they just all come to the forefront with what they got, and they all kind of fall into line and have this natural organization that comes together in times of need. And so they really it's hard to even for outsiders to even figure them out, because the organization doesn't exist until it has to organize. And it's funny because I even studied the utopian cultures and tried to figure out what is it about, what are these cultures that are trying to be utopian? How is it that they what is it that makes them their life quality good? What is it that makes everything work? And the number one thing is flexibility and openness, and that simplicity that allows everything to be flexible. And there's no set thing that's stuck and applied to whatever. That everything is treated as a different situation at a different time and at different circumstances, and everything is dealt with as it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to edit that. I went off to check out what was going on there, but anyway, a perfect example. So I just had to get on the ball, and it was funny. All the chickens were trying to kind of help out with this situation. They let me know what was going on, and this chicken had its leg caught in a cage, and it was okay. But anyway, okay. So again, there's a precision to every circumstance, every situation. So there is no set thing. Like there is no, it's going to be this way, and I cannot be flexible. I mean, for me to say, okay, I'm doing this reading and I need to concentrate and nothing can distract me. Okay, well, something came up, so I went there, and everybody kind of was already on it with my chickens, and then actually by the time I got there, everything kind of worked itself out. But it's about allowing things to present themselves in their 100% unique form and presentation, and then to have that precision, to have that eye and that vision of what exactly is occurring, and then to have the flexibility to organize and to relate to it with that precision. And then, everything works out. It's the most efficient way. It's the most efficient way to deal with problems, to improve upon things, to keep things always improving and always growing, and to keep the maximum growth, really, or development, the maximum development in the sense of spiritual development or psychological development, emotional development. In those sense of development, it's to keep everything flexible, to not make anything concrete in the physical world, to not make everything stuck and fixed, but to allow the momentary problem solving to occur. So anyway, this is the final outcome here, and I just talked a lot about that card. We did have it yesterday in the New Beginnings position, but I don't know, that's really the lesson of the hunter-gatherer lifestyle, the lesson of the Kung Bushman, and then their healing powers are phenomenal. I mean, their ceremonies are phenomenal. So really about kind of knowing how to maximize and harness the ultimate energies as you need. So this is the final outcome after we pull out of whatever we've been stuck in. There's something we've been stuck in. We're pulling out of it. We're shaking off psychologically. We're shaking it all off. We're getting refreshed. We're getting renewed. We're getting life. We're receiving life. We're renewing ourselves. We are having a new beginning on whatever we've been focusing on before. We're kind of having a new orientation on what makes us happy, what satisfies us emotionally. Our emotions and our needs are changing, and what we want to create our experience in the moment to moment to make ourselves feel great is new. It's coming in new. We have a new beginning with this. Socially, we're really finding our purpose and meaning for our relationship with society. We're trying to, really make the most of everything in our relationships with society for our highest good and for the highest good of others. We're really trying to understand and fulfill our work in service and our growth and potential. And then we're transforming our social relations and our group relations and our bonds with society. This is something that's new and changing. And then in the end, we have a new structure. We have a new kind of lifestyle that is extremely efficient and extremely powerful and extremely flexible and precise in being able to respond and deal with things. And it's not just as an individual, but it's as an individual in relationship to other humans and in relationship to the universe and nature and ourselves and everything. So this is really lifestyle there's a ending of a very efficient lifestyle and a very fulfilling and powerful lifestyle that provides us with maximum amount of energy and power and reception that we need from the universe and from other people and ourselves and everything. Maximum amount of energy received for least amount of work. So really a nice new way of life coming in for us here at the end of this cycle. And again, we have influence, and it says, from the innermost center of your psyche, your good influence radiates far, spreading the light. And it's the ash tree. And then we have the pheasant here. So I will look up pheasant. I'm not exactly sure what the pheasant stands for. So I will look that up because I always notice that in this card, and I never know what the pheasant stands for. So I'll look it up, and I'll post that down below. But, the ash tree also has to do with, ashes rising from the ashes, and really kind of being... The ash tree is very powerful and old and giant, and it has to do with really coming out of the fires of the past and being strong and stable and prevailing through time. And we have our influence from the self, from this survival, from this ability to live and be ourselves, and create our space and have our orientation, our purpose, and then connect with these others. We get this whole life starts to form. It comes together for us, and that's that's the whole goal of that Kung lifestyle. That's how you say it, but is to be able to find the right influence at the right time to radiate far, and to be able to get everything organized for the moment's needs, and to be able to really maximize our life and our purpose and relationship with each other for everybody's highest good. So anyway, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.